Hello, kindergartners. In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw this fish. So get out your pencil, get out your paper, and if I go too fast, pause the video, okay? Let's get started right away. So on your piece of paper, we're going to start with a circle. Everybody draw a circle. You're going to leave a little bit of room up top and a little bit of room up on the bottom for the fins. Okay, doesn't need to be a perfect circle, just like that. On this side of my circle, I'm going to do another circle for the eye. Then I'm going to do a circle right here and a little oval inside of that circle like that. I want to do the fish lips. That's funny because fish don't actually have lips, but we're going to put lips on this fish, a little kissy fish, and a little two bumps there. Behind those two bumps, I want you to put a little dot right there. And we're going to connect that dot to the edge of those lips. And if you look, I kind of make a sideways heart shape, right? Then we're going to make a fin up top. This fin on the top of a fish is called a dorsal fin. So draw a line that curves upward and back, okay? And then you're going to do a wavy line that connects the fin to the fish, like that. You're going to do the same thing right down here. Curved line, wavy line. Right here in the middle of the fish, we're going to draw a straight line, and we're going to connect the side fin to this line. I'm going to put just a little bit of a curve in this line, like that. Excuse me. Then I'm going to draw a line that goes up and back diagonally, like so. Now down and back diagonally, like this. And I'm going to connect these with another wavy line. We're going to do the same thing back here for the tail fin, but instead of just diagonal line, I'm going to draw it like this with a curve. I'm going to go out and then curve it up like that. And I'm going to go out and curve it down like that, okay? And again, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video and catch up. Then we're going to do a nice big wavy line right here. There we go. We got to draw some details on our fish. Right in these fins here, we're going to do a couple extra curved lines. 1, 2, 3 curved lines right there. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 curved lines right there. On this side fin, we're going to do 1 straight line back, and then 2 diagonal lines that kind of fit in between these 2 lines, and 2 diagonal lines here. On this fin, we're going to do a straight line that goes back and 2 curved lines that fit in between those 2 lines, and 2 more down here. We're going to draw a bumpy line or a hill line for going down the fish for our fish scales. So we're just going to go like this. Okay. We're going to do another one of those right here. Now watch what happens when I run into the fin. Okay, so I stop. And I imagine, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that my hill line goes right through here. And then I'm going to start drawing it on the other side. And that way it makes it look like the fin is in front of that hill line. Pretend, 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 pretend. There we go. This one's a little funny because I am right there. And then maybe squeeze another one in here. How many of these you do is kind of up to you. 4, 5, 6 of these hill lines, bumpy lines for the fish scale, whatever you think looks good. And then at the bottom, we're going to do some seaweeds. So I just do a curved line. So it's going to curve this way and then curve in the opposite way. This is called an S curve. Curves in one direction and switches. Then I'm going to follow that line like this. And then at the top, I'm going to get close and just touch it together. Okay. Now remember, your drawing probably won't look exactly like my drawing because you're a kindergartner. You're new to drawing, and I have a lot of practice, and that's okay. But these seaweeds, you can just do these throughout the whole paper. Look at this one runs into the side of the fish. And so I'm going to just do this. That way the fish is sort of like in front of this seaweed here. We call that overlap. And so you can have short ones, tall ones, maybe this really long seaweed right there. And there we go. And then lastly, maybe a couple bubbles coming out of his mouth. So I'm going to do a little circle right here. Another little circle here. Another circle here, and they get a little bit bigger as they go up the page. Okay, for coloring it, you can go back to the other video on how to paint it, but for coloring it, you are going to go ahead and just use crayon, and don't color it in. You're going to just go on top of your pencil line. Now, what colors are you going to choose? Well, we've been talking about warm colors, and you want to use warm colors for your fish. So I want you to use only red and yellow and orange. Red, yellow, orange, the warm colors. Remember, you got to sizzle your warm colors. And just go ahead and outline using only warm colors. And when you do that, your fish will be finished. And then at the very bottom, these seaweeds here, you can do those probably with green if you want to. Those are going to be a cool color, okay? So the whole fish will be warm colors. Then the seaweed, you can, of course, do green. So here's my finished example, all warm colors. Oh, look at that, I missed a spot. All right, and there you go, that's your fish. Oh, look at the eye. You might do black for the eye too. I forgot about that part. And there you go. That's how to draw the fish.